Mastering job interviews in English. Today we will explore professional language. First, let's look at job interview vocabulary. A key term is job description. Let's meet Sarah and Mark in an office. Good morning, I am here for the interview.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. Please sit down.
Now, let's focus on responsibilities. We use the verb to be responsible for.
Can you tell me about your experience?
I have been managing projects for 5 years. Notice the use of the present perfect. Let's introduce the passive voice. The passive voice sounds more formal.
How are the results evaluated here?
Performance is measured by monthly KPIs. Now, let's talk about workplace culture. You might hear about teamwork. Another term is work-life balance. Let's practice writing a cover letter. Start with a formal salutation. Use I am writing to apply for. Mention your key skills clearly. Finally, close with a professional sign-off. Let's recap what we learned today. We will start with a grammar deep dive.
Why is the passive voice useful in business?
It shifts focus from the person to the process. Compare these two sentences carefully. Active, the manager approved the budget. Passive, the budget was approved by the manager.
Is the second version more professional?
Yes, especially when describing company procedures. Let's try a practice exercise now. Sentence 1. The team completed the report.
The report was completed by the team.
Perfect. Now try the second one. Sentence 2. They will launch the product.
The product will be launched.
Now, let's look at job interview vocabulary. What is a deadline?
Is it the time when work must finish?
Exactly. It is a time limit for a task. Next term, to multitask.
Does it mean doing many things at once?
Yes, handling several tasks simultaneously. Let's move to remote work.
Working from home via the internet?
Correct. It means working outside a traditional office. Now, let's simulate a real interview. I will be the interviewer, you the candidate. First question, why do you want this job?
I admire your company's innovative culture.
That is a very strong start. Next question, how do you handle pressure?
I prioritize tasks to meet deadlines.
Great use of the word deadlines. Let's try a more difficult question. What is your greatest weakness?
I sometimes focus too much on details.
Always follow that with a solution.
I now use software to track progress.
That is a perfect way to answer. Let's review some formal email phrases. How do you start a formal email?
Dear hiring manager, is good.
Yes, it is very professional. What about expressing interest?
I am interested in the position.
Try something more formal than that.
I would like to express my interest.
Much better. It sounds more polished. We have covered a lot of ground today. Keep practicing these phrases daily.
Thank you for the great lesson.
Before we finish, let's look at the passive voice.
Can you give me an example of this?
Instead of I sent the report, say the report was sent.
So, the focus shifts to the object of the action.
Exactly. It is used frequently in company policies. For example, all employees must be notified of changes.
That sounds much more official and formal.
Now, let's practice with a workplace scenario. How would you say, the manager approved the budget?
The budget was approved by the manager.
Perfect. You used the past participle correctly. Try this one. The team completed the project early.
The project was completed early by the team.
Excellent. You are getting the hang of it. Let's move to vocabulary for job responsibilities. The term oversee means to supervise or manage.
So, I could say I oversee the marketing department.
That is a very professional way to say it. Another useful verb is implement.
Like I implemented a new filing system.
Exactly. It shows you take initiative. Let's try a dialogue about a job interview. Can you tell me about your previous experience?
In my last job, I managed a small team.
That's good. Now, try to use oversee.
I oversaw the daily operations of the sales department.
Much better. It sounds very authoritative.
I stay calm and prioritize my tasks.
That is a solid answer. Let's expand it. Try saying, I organize my workload effectively.
I organize my workload effectively to ensure quality.
Now, let's discuss workplace culture terms. Work-life balance refers to the equilibrium between work and personal life.
Is it okay to ask about this in an interview?
Yes, but ask about the company culture instead. Collaborative environment is a common phrase.
I prefer working in a collaborative environment.
Great. Thrive is a powerful verb to use. Let's practice writing a short response to a job offer. Start with a formal greeting and express gratitude.
Should I say thanks for the job?
No, that is too casual. Use thank you for the offer.
Okay, thank you for the offer. I am delighted to accept.
That is perfect. It is polite and professional. Let's review the passive voice one last time.
I think I understand it now.
You did a wonderful job today.
I feel much more prepared for interviews.
Don't forget to review your notes.
I will definitely do that.
See you in the next lesson.
See you soon, teacher.
Practice your interview answers in the comments to improve your fluency. Now, let's focus on using the present perfect for professional achievements.
Can I use it to describe my previous responsibilities?
Yes, but use the past simple if you mention a specific date.
So, I have managed large teams is correct?
Exactly. It shows you have that experience currently.
What if I want to say I finished a project last month?
In that case, you must use the past simple.
That makes sense. It is a subtle difference.
Let's try a role play about a business meeting.
I will be the project manager then.
And I will be your supervisor asking for updates. Good morning. Have you completed the quarterly report?
Yes, I have already sent it to your email.
Great. Did you include the budget figures?
I included them in the second section.
Excellent work. Have you spoken to the client yet?
No, I haven't had the chance to call them.
That is fine. Please do it by this afternoon.
I will make sure to call them immediately.
Let's pause the role play for a moment.
How was my use of the tenses?
You used the present perfect very naturally.
I struggled a bit with the past simple.
Don't worry, irregular verbs are always tricky.
Can we practice some irregular verbs now?
Let's look at common business verbs.
What is the past of meet?
It is met. For example, we met yesterday.
And send becomes sent.
Correct. You are doing very well.
Let's try to use them in sentences.
Try to use sold in a sentence.
The company sold many units last year.
Perfect. That is a clear past simple sentence.
Now, can I use sold with have?
Yes, we have sold all the stock.
I see. The meaning changes slightly.
Exactly. One is a finished event, the other is news.
This is getting much clearer now.
Let's wrap up this grammar section. Before we finish, let's review the main points.
I think I understand the difference now.
Can you give me one more example?
I have visited London twice this year.
That is a perfect example of news.
What about using a specific time?
If you add a time, use the past simple.
So, I cannot say I have visited yesterday.
That is correct. It sounds unnatural.
Let's move on to a different topic.
Would you like to practice business English?
Yes, that would be very useful for me.
Let's imagine we are in a meeting.
Okay, I am ready to start.
Could you please present the quarterly report?
Certainly, I will show you the data.
Did you notice any significant changes?
Sales have increased by 10%.
That is a very impressive result.
Thank you, we worked very hard.
Now, let's look at how to discuss future projections.
Do you think our profits will grow next year?
We expect the market to expand significantly.
Are we going to hire more staff soon?
The company is planning to open a new branch.
Will that require a larger budget?
Yes, we will need to allocate more funds.
I see. It sounds like a big challenge.